Anybody meet us on NOK right now? Let's get it. How you doing, brother?
That's right. The game is on. And you didn't see it, did you? You didn't catch it, did you? It's not about the storm. It's about change. You missed the magic trick. You wanted to see it. You thought you saw it. But then you were lost. And that's a character about life that a lot of us are feeling. There's no progression. There's no seeing the play by play. You celebrate before an outcome. And then when you lose, it's not even about being mad with yourself. It's about you showing out and you showing your ass, and then in the end, you don't win. But it's called immaturity. And the magical part about life is this: at any point in time, you can change the game.
We don't not only have a right to be free, we have a duty to be free.
And anytime you beg another man to set you free, you will never be free. Freedom is something that you have to do for yourselves.
I judge a man by his conscious behavior. I am not a racist. I don't subscribe to any of the tenets of racism.
But the only way to change the game is you got to change something within yourself. That's one of the strongest parts about life. Being lost, being down and out, but the switch comes on and you watch the magic happens. Or something to ignite the thoughts in your mind so you know what? This is a beautiful life and I love it. I understand the game. I can't see the outcome, but I got faith. Back to the basics, black man. Back to the basics. If you have nothing else, you should have dignity. 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 Sometimes, like a game, you have to take things minute by minute. Then you will understand the quarters that you were in. Then you will understand at halftime what kind of corrections I need to make within myself. But you're alone in those thoughts. You know what you should do? Look up and look at your team because that's one of the best parts about life. is when you think you're alone, you're not. And that's God. That's the faith. That's the 4/4 or 2 half times, or however you look at life. That's the part. You're not alone. You're not alone. That's the best part about being in this game. And one of the greatest elements of understanding that the beginning, that in the beginning, there's also an end. Another analogy that we could use in our everyday walk. And I know if you listen to anything on my channel, you will hear me say something like, let's roll or we. Doesn't even have to be about me and you. It's about the team. You got some stars, but there are very few. A star would be a zero, not a hero if it wasn't for the other guys. But when you're alone and you fighting against yourself and the team, you're no help to anybody. That is also a great element of life that we misuse and abuse. We tear down others, but yet we don't want to look at how we played the game. You hear me? You got to look at all of it. And just like any other person, you could take another example to use. It's like hearing that song and you know what it does to you. And you know the parts. You know the highs and the lows or the midway. And you know when there's an acapella moment. You understand all that. That's just a song. That's just an analogy. But the best part about the song is you know how it starts. And sometimes it's difficult when you know that the end is coming. When you know and you understand that the end of the song is coming. Look at it. Look at life. Appreciate it. Enjoy it. Smell it. Whatever you got to do to understand that this is precious. And somebody gave you keys to the game. And right now, all I see is a lot of people checking out because they have no compassion or empathy for other people and their property. Generally, you will hear me come down and cut down the black man, which is the objective of this channel. But what you don't understand is the magic and what changed it for me and the love I have for my mother and the love I have for my sister and the love I have for my entire family. And you know what? That means you too. Because like any parent, brother or sister, male, female, whatever you want to call yourself, you belong to something. Now, how you choose to play this out is going to be up to you.
We will be able to speed up that day when all.
But like I told you, when you're a real team member in your family, you make correct decisions, not about yourself, but about them too. And back to my original point, God created a whole bunch of different people. God created a whole bunch of different people. He cares less about who's first. But what he does understand and will always understand, whatever you do, don't allow yourself to be the last. everybody to work together as a team so that mankind can work together, and then that will be something that God is proud of. And He may do something in your life to change your life, but that decision is up to you because every person, black, white, whatever your nationality is, you are part of the family. But on my channel, the Son of James is here on YouTube to get you to understand this message. There's a lot of people out there hurting, but God is talking. There's a lot of people out there suffering, but God is talking. There's a lot of people who have, and a lot of people who have not, but yet God is talking. And you know how you prepare yourself? Whether you're a believer or not, know that you did come into this world and you exist. And when it's time to clock out, you must understand that you will leave here and God will be done with you on this instance. It's all important, and you have to fight for your life. Sometimes people are put in predicaments where they have to fight, not only for themselves, but to what? Protect the entire family. That's a man. No excuses. That's a man. Stand up for something, but look around you and understand I'm not doing this alone. Not only do I have my family, and I need to be responsible for them, not only do I have my family, but I also have God. When you close your eyes, I've done what I could to try to help someone. That's what this channel is about. The Son of James. And brothers, we are out there suffering. And the biggest hurdle in the black family is you. That's why I come on here every day. Not necessarily to cut you down, but the understanding that, I'm responsible. I can't keep making excuses about the white man. I can't keep expecting other people to save me. Some help in life will be, much needed. But you haven't seen pain and suffering. Go visit the world. It's out there. Go see the people who are suffering. Go be a part of something. Because one thing holds true. Your beginning and also your end. But how you spent your entire life watching the game or cheering on the sidelines, that means you're not active. You're not active. You're not helping. And the reason why I cut down on black men in general, because we keep looking for excuses for the world to save us. Well, if I had this, if you didn't do that, the man is on my neck, can't find no job. Somebody just threw out your pity pot. In order for you, in order for you to stop yourself from being mad, you check your own self. Look in the mirror. Like Mike said, the man in the mirror is the one who is responsible for me, not the white man. We're one big family. Whether you believe or not in Jehovah, we are one family. Because if you respected life, you would talk to your brothers and inspire them or try to inspire them. That's what the Son of James channel is about. One of the greatest reasons that allowed me to be free. The best reason that allowed me to be free was God. And he gave me a second chance. So what do you think I owe him? Bitter, anger, hateful, resentment? That's not of God. But to be a man and responsible and taking that very seriously allows me to be a part of a family much greater than myself. You think I'm going to check out? You got another damn thing coming. I owe my sister, I owe my mother a great deal part of my life. Because guess what? They showed me love, but they also showed me tough love. And I respect that more than anything else. So you getting on him calling me a sellout, guess what? I am. I'm selling out to humanity and the respect about all those people I just told you about. Come on, Warren. This is not the end for you, including God. Come on, Warren. I saved you on many occasions. Come on, Warren. You could do better. And I tell people all the time, whenever you see me walking alone, that's between me and God because I'm not alone. He's right there with me. I hope you get this message. And I hope you understand that your best decision is to become part of life and understanding your role in your family and teaching others. Not that dumb stuff you see on TV or what you have seen on my channel. I understand. I get outraged sometimes. I know it's not easy. But I want you to tell me, what excuse do you have to look the other way? What excuse do you have to do the things that you're doing and think you're going to make out or be righteous about it? What do you expect when your time runs out? And you say, God, but now I'm not ready. You're not ready. I think I've seen enough. Let's go. Let this message sit in your heart and understand you ain't got but one of them. And when you punch that clock, I hope you're ready. With love for everyone, the son of James. Peace.